Beyond the Hype, a fashion lifestyle tech podcast. Presented by Stephanie Williams and Greg Lewis.
Welcome back to our deep dive into Meta's wearable future. We've explored the Quest 3 and those Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses.
Yeah.
But now, let's zoom out a bit and look at the bigger picture.
Okay.
What are the broader implications of Meta's push into this space?
It feels like they're trying to change how we interact with tech completely.
Absolutely.
It's not just about cool gadgets, is it?
It's not just about the gadgets.
It's almost like Zuckerberg's betting that our digital lives are going to become as important as our real lives.
Exactly.
And that wearables are the bridge between the two.
And that raises some really interesting questions.
Yeah.
On the one hand,
Yeah.
you have the potential for incredible advancements.
Like what?
Imagine a world where you can access information instantly
Yeah.
just by thinking about it.
Wow.
Or where you can collaborate with colleagues from anywhere in the world,
Okay.
as if you were all in the same room.
But that also makes me a little uneasy.
Sure,
I already spend so much time looking at screens.
that's a valid concern.
Is this just going to make us even more disconnected from the real world?
It's something that Meta and all these companies need to address.
Yeah.
It can't just be about more screen time.
Right.
It has to be about enhancing our lives.
So besides work and communication, how could wearables actually make our lives better?
Let's take entertainment, for example.
Okay.
We talk about immersive gaming,
Uh-huh.
but imagine experiencing a concert or a sporting event
Yeah.
as if you were actually there.
Wow.
Or learning new skills in a virtual environment where you can practice and get a hands-on experience.
It's like taking the best of the digital world and merging it with the real world.
That's the idea.
What about the social aspect? Isn't there a risk that we'll just become even more isolated?
It's all about how these devices are designed.
Okay.
They need to enhance social interaction, not replace it.
So,
Imagine virtual hangouts
yeah.
with friends and family that feel as real as being there in person,
Okay.
or augmented reality experiences that encourage you to explore your city with others.
I see.
It's about using tech to bring people together.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got some potential upsides here.
We do.
Instant information.
Yep.
Immersive entertainment. Deeper social connections.
But
what about the downsides?
Right.
We already talked about battery life.
Well, privacy is a huge one.
Okay.
Imagine a world where companies can track
Yeah.
not just what you click on online, but where you look,
Oh, wow.
what you say,
Yeah.
even your emotional responses.
That's a bit creepy.
It's a lot of data,
It is.
and it's incredibly valuable.
Yeah.
So we need to be very careful about how it's used.
It's like Big Brother on steroids.
Exactly. And then you have the ethical considerations too.
All right.
How do we prevent this tech from being used for bad stuff?
Yeah.
How do we ensure that everyone has equal access
That's important.
and that it doesn't make inequality worse?
These are questions we need to be asking now.
Now before it's too late.
It feels like we're on the edge of something massive, but we're still trying to figure it all out.
We're shaping the future.
Yeah.
One innovation at a time.
So should people go out and buy a Quest 3 or those Ray-Bans today?
Well, the wearable market changes so fast.
Right.
What's cutting edge today might be obsolete tomorrow.
Okay.
So if you're an early adopter,
Yeah. Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah.
But if you're more cautious,
Yeah.
it might be wise to wait and see what happens.
What should people be paying attention to?
It's not just about the hardware.
Okay.
It's about the software,
Yeah.
the content,
Uh-huh.
the entire ecosystem.
Okay.
Pay attention to what developers are making,
Right.
what experiences are being offered.
I see.
That's where the magic happens.
So we've talked about what Meta wants, what other companies are doing, but what about us?
What about the users?
What do we want from wearable tech?
That's the most important question.
How do we envision it fitting into our lives?
And that's exactly what we're going to explore in part 3 of this deep dive.
Okay, so stick around.
Stick around.
Things are about to get even more interesting.
They are.
Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into Meta's wearable future.
It's all been leading up to this.
We've talked about the tech, the possibilities, the concerns, but now it's time to talk about you.
The listener.
Exactly, the listener.
What do they want?
What do we want from wearable tech?
That's the question, isn't it?
Because those early adopters, they'll buy anything.
Oh yeah, they love the shiny new thing.
But to reach everyone else, wearables have to solve real problems.
Right, make our lives better in ways we can actually feel.
Exactly. So what are those killer apps for wearables?
What's going to make people say, I can't live without this?
If I could design the perfect wearable,
Yeah.
it would be so seamlessly integrated with my life that I'd almost forget it was there.
Like invisible tech?
Yeah, like imagine a tiny earpiece
Okay.
that calls music, even real-time translation.
No more fumbling with your phone.
You're bored.
You're free.
What if it could monitor your health, too?
Well, that's a good one.
Not just basic stuff like steps and heart rate,
Right.
but like really advanced metrics that could alert you to problems before they even start.
That could change everything.
Early detection of diseases.
Yep.
Personalized fitness advice.
It'd be like having a doctor in your ear.
Okay, what about education?
Ooh, interesting.
Imagine wearables that let you experience history firsthand.
Like actually step into those events.
Yeah, or dissect a heart without actually having to dissect a heart.
Much cleaner that way.
Definitely way cooler than textbooks.
It'd be like having a personal tutor in your pocket.
But wouldn't that make cheating super easy?
Haha. Well, that's where the design comes in.
Right.
We have to use this tech responsibly.
Not just for fun.
Exactly.
Speaking of fun,
Yeah, it can't all be serious.
this thing better make my life more enjoyable too.
So what are we thinking?
Augmented reality games that turn my whole city into a playground.
Oh, like that.
Interactive art that responds to your movements.
We're talking a whole new level of creativity here.
Okay, what if
Yeah,
it could instantly connect you with people who share your interests?
no matter where they are in the world.
Like walking down the street and your wearable says, hey, there's another huge Star Wars fan 2 blocks over. Go say hi.
Now that's what I call social enhancement.
Using tech to bring people together.
That's the goal.
So we've got health, education,
Yep,
entertainment,
right.
social connections.
All enhanced by wearables.
It sounds pretty utopian.
It does.
So what's holding us back?
Well, besides the tech hurdles,
Like what?
battery life,
Right.
processing power, we have to think about the societal challenges too.
Like privacy.
Huge one.
How do we make sure everyone has access to this tech?
And that is not used for the wrong reasons.
It's not just about building cool gadgets.
No, it's about building a better future.
For everyone.
And that's a conversation we all need to be a part of.
So listener, here's our challenge to you.
Okay, I'm listening.
Don't just be a consumer of wearable tech.
Right.
Be a shaper of it.
I like that.
Think critically asked questions, demand that this technology makes our lives better.
It's up to all of us.
The future of wearables is in our hands, folks.
Let's make it a good one.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Meta's wearable future.
It's been a wild ride.
Until next time, keep exploring
Keep questioning.
and keep those tech dreams alive.
Beyond the Hype, a fashion lifestyle tech podcast.